This is Pat. In this video, we're going to take a look at two options. One is working on the staff page, and the other is updating the Flock newsletter. So first, the staff page. We'll navigate to that page in the editor. We just kind of take a look and we see what's going on here. When we click on the image tool, we see that the class for these images has not been selected, and that's probably causing some problems. So I'm going to go ahead and select 33% left for each of these images. And I'm going to pause this video while I finish these steps. And now on the last image, I'm going to go ahead and select 33% left for it. Now that I've got each of those images set up, I can just simply hit my carriage return to get the space next to those images lined up and ready for editing. So just a second while I complete these steps. One of the nice things about using the class tool for images is it'll allow you to get each of those images all lined up, so regardless of what the image came in as, it's all lined up nicely. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to format each of these titles with the heading 3. And give me just a second while I finish those steps. Alright, and now the last one for Bev. And I've got each of those. Now I'm going to go ahead and save my work and take a look and see how our progress is coming along. Now I can simply click open in a new window, and that'll open this in a new window, and let me see. Oh, that looks nice. I like the heading and how it frames the image. Now I can simply go in and add more content for each of the people. Maybe I want to add phone numbers or the like. Well, I'm going to let you finish those because I'm not exactly sure what you would like in those areas. So I'm just going to navigate back to our hub now and talk to a little bit about the newsletters. So let's take a look at what's going on here. On this page we see just a list of newsletters, and when we open this in a new window, we see the newsletter, and then we can click on it, and that opens the newsletter in a new window. To add additional newsletters, just place your cursor there, enter June 2015, and then just highlight that text and select the link tool, and that'll ask for the URL. Now I see it down here, so let me grab that first, and I'm going to highlight this text and do that, and then I want to click open in a new window and click update. And when I go back to my newsletter page, I now see that June is there, and it opens to the June newsletter. Now that's one way of handling newsletters, but ultimately that page could get rather unwieldy and kind of long. So another approach would be to use the Flock newsletter publication. And you can do that by clicking on it and clicking the Add tool, and then June 2015. Oh, let's make this the 1st of June. We'll say staff did it, and then what we want to do is we want to grab that PDF and drop it in the embed area here. Now, an additional thing that I'd like to do on these is give the readers a little sense of what's coming in a publication like this. So I'm just going to copy out of the PDF that information, and then I'm going to paste it in the source code area, which will get rid of all of the extra formatting. Then I can just do a few little changes and make sure that all of the carriage returns have been removed, and then click update. Now I'm going to click create article, And again, I can click on this and it'll open up. And here you'll see that this formats this list a little better, and those publications then become available in the feed. And one reason that you might want to include them in the feed is because that creates links across the community of faith, and particularly at the diocesan site, where visitors will be able to see some of that key content and then click directly back over to your site to read it. This also provides a little tool that lets you maximize the screen resolution so visitors can read a little further. I've kept both of these links up here so you can take a look at each of them and see which approach you'd prefer. Thanks.